So I'm wondering if all that loot goes to your Postmaster, so I'm literally running there right now.
I don't think so, because you didn't
Oh my god, it does!
open any chests.
It fucking does.
It did.
It fucking does.
You fucking... Fucking?
No,
Yeah, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, not lucky. This is game breaking. This is basically an AFK strat to bypass soft caps. Howdy howdy ladies and gentlemen. So as I mentioned in my moon farming videos, there are some issues with this method that could be exploited by the community, and then Bungie would probably just nerf this method into the ground rather than making an actual fix. So I wanted to wait for a bit of time before I release this video, just so that hopefully Bungie can try to either look into this to implement a real fix rather than just outright nerfing it, because it's a great method to farm, the moon method is, and I really don't want it to get nerfed into the ground because it's a really good method for a lot of like new light players, people who are trying to get back into the game or just want to balance out the gear and just have some fun and just do it pretty fast. So the biggest and main reason this can and probably will become an issue is that you could technically AFK in this area and get free loot as long as someone else is killing the ogre or the nightmare boss. It doesn't matter which area you're in, as long as you're in the same area as the nightmare boss, you can get free loot. Basically what I'm saying is you don't even need to kill or touch the ogre to be awarded the loot in the chest that drops. This means you could stand in any location as long as it registers you inside the area with the nightmare boss, and you will get loot from every time that boss dies that the game registers being in that area. I wanted to mention this in a previous video as I noticed I was getting loot from the ogre boss kills that other people were doing whilst I was busy with a public event or a high value target. However, I quickly realized that means that without participation the game would still reward you with loot, and that means you could technically AFK it or completely ignore it whilst doing other activities in the area, helping someone else will kill the nightmare boss and get you your loot. I did a little bit of testing to see what was going on, and this is what I found out. As long as you are within the area, whenever the game chat says a nightmare has been banished, you will be rewarded with loot to equal to a single nightmare kill. The second thing is that the loot from these bosses will all accumulate inside the chest, and it will keep stacking more and more loot. This means that if you miss grabbing the loot from the chest at any point, it will just keep stacking up in the chest till the next time you open the chest. And as you can see in some of the background footage, you can see me collecting a ton of loot from one chest in one go to prove this part. And finally, the third aspect of this that will definitely entice people into abusing the moon farming methods is that the game is designed to track and save any and all loot you have been awarded but didn't collect, and then place it all in your Postmaster. Due to this mechanic being in the game, all of the loot that you don't collect from the nightmare bosses will just get placed inside the Postmaster. This is a nice and great mechanic in normal gameplay, allowing a player to collect loot that they've missed or couldn't pick up due to a full inventory. They didn't notice it dropped from an enemy or it fell off the map somewhere, which used to be really annoying. However, in this scenario, it will be an issue. This is because the player could AFK in the area that the nightmare zone is in for that week and earn rewards for 0 participation, and safely know that any and all loot will be inside their Postmaster regardless of how they get disconnected from the game. The biggest and only reason that this could and will get abused by some people is that you are rewarded loot for 0 participation at all. This would be the aspect of the game that I would recommend the developers looking into changing rather than altering any drop rates or inactivity timers or Postmaster or anything like that. For some reason, as long as that text comes up and nightmare has been banished, the game thinks you have participated in that kill. That is what I believe needs to be addressed, nothing else. Having the loot stack up in the chest is a really nice touch to the game, as it means you don't need to collect the loot every single time, and if you're like me, you can stack up a few kills and watch a pile of loot cascade down your screen and give you a lovely smile on your face. Also, having the loot go to the Postmaster if you don't collect it is another positive part of the game, as it saves you and your efforts from any of the annoying error codes or disconnections, or again anything that the game could throw at you, like an engram falling off the map or something like that. So to summarize, this could and most likely will become a serious issue when more and more of the community finds out about this. Let's be honest, if I've noticed this and figured it out, I'm sure there are plenty more people who have done the same. I'm just wanting to share this knowledge in the hopes that we can get something good come from this, and not just a heavy nerf to the game, and the community lose a great method to actively progress and balance their gear. So I hope you have all found this video helpful or informative. If you haven't already, then how about hitting that subscribe button and help me help you more. If you want to show extra support or want to give your opinion on the video, then you can always give me a thumbs up or down, and or even leave me a comment down below. You can also catch me streaming sometimes over on Twitch, and I'll leave the link in the description down below as well. If you want to get my notifications on videos and live streams all in one place, or you just want to join in the Destiny community, then how about joining my Discord server and help make it an awesome place to be. So thank you all for your viewership, and as always, keep safe, keep well, and I'll catch you later.